All right, guys, welcome to the stream. Saturday morning. Glad to be here with everybody. It's your boy Cool S officially. Stoked this is going to be our second stream. Really excited to see how this goes today. We got 5 days until Pokemon Legends ZA, so we're going to be continuing doing a little bit of prep for that. Hopefully catch some shinies. Definitely going to take out some Terra raids. Maybe we can squeeze in a little bit of the I'm going to just call it the Elite Four. It's like the battle that you do at the school, so that should be pretty fun. Just want to give everybody a heads up before we launch into this. So obviously we're going to be streaming today, and then we're going to do probably one on Tuesday as well. I'm going to try to squeeze that one in. That'll be our last kind of like warm-up test stream before we head into the 16th, 17th, and 18th. That's going to be our official kind of 3-day stretch where we're doing Legends ZA stuff. So really excited to be getting that going. And shout out to everybody that comes and joins the stream or that subscribes. I already saw a couple of my homies dropped a like on the previous inaugural stream, so thank you so much for your support with that. And yeah, we're gonna get right on into it here. So let's go ahead and shrink me back. Please shrink me. Okay. Gotta love technology. Not the game, please. Just me. Thank you. Okay. Just me. Back to my little box. There we go. Okay. Pokemon Scarlet. And we are back. Let's go ahead and see if we can get this audio working. Game a bit more. Okay. Also, if you are watching, would love to have you, just pop into the chat. Don't think I had it working last time, so would love to hear from you guys on the stream. Definitely, if I say something dumb, feel free to make fun of me. That's what you're basically here for. So let's go ahead and check a couple things before we get going officially. Let's just pull up the map so we can at least have something to look at. Okay, that's when we might... Actually, I think I already have Litleo. I'll double check. Lumineon. No. Smeargle. I mean, having a shiny Beagle would be fun, but I don't know. Hoppip, that might be one we do. Chansey is always pretty cool. Sandaconda. Sneasel's dope. Illumise. Okay, so not a lot of shinies that we're really excited about today, but we'll make that work. Okay. So... let's make sure that this is all Gucci. Yeah, I just can't hear it in my headphones. Let me try these other ones. Okay. I mean, this is what I had it set up on last time, so I was hoping. No, man. Okay, so one thing I definitely have to work on is configuring my audio, so that's great. Let's just jump in. Got a couple people that have popped into the stream already, so thanks for showing up. I guess we're gonna just start with this. Okay. So we're definitely gonna be doing some fighting stuff. So we're gonna go with Koraidon. I gotta get off. And let's put back here across. Okay. I'm gonna get started on this and figure out what's going on with my audio while that's happening. Okay, it seems like on your guys' end, there's some audio, so that's good. I'm gonna sort it out. I just don't know why it's being so annoying with letting me hear it. Yeah, we're just doing our thing with Koraidon here. Just gonna be motorbiking them down. Just casual things, you know. Okay, let's get on with another collision course. Okay. Sorry, this might cut the audio out for you guys really fast, but give me a sec. Nice, okay, that did nothing. So weird. In collision course. Got my big fist hat. Pretty sweet. Sorry guys, I am just pretty baffled on this audio thing. this is how you rack up viewership. You do all your audio adjustments on stream, and you just sit there bored, or just like being boring, and just look at your computer screen's audio while you press buttons on a kid's game. Welcome to the streaming life. Okay, at least we got the dub on Golem. Just really confused. And even though he has a sweet mustache. Okay, on to the next one. Let's do Kitakami. Psychic, huh? Okay. Let me see one other thing on here. So I can hear the audio in my headphones. I just can't hear it coming from the game or my mic. Glad we got the intro music working though. That was fun. Got some Pokemon Coliseum stuff in there. I'm gonna try to download a couple of the other classic tracks from some of the other games. Dude, my rival Trevenant just coming back to haunt me, but this time he's a psychic type, so I think we're a little bit more equipped to deal with that instead of fire. Yeah, we have Zoro. Okay, this should be good. I just have no idea why this is not working. Okay, Swords Dance. I always forget they have Will-O-Wisp. Like, what do I do about that? Bring a special attacker? I guess. Do I have a Hydreigon? I think so. I could do the job. You don't realize how bad a pair of headphones are until you put two of them on back to back. I'm gonna SD up again because it's like we're tickling this guy. All right. Just dealing with this burn. Burn just freaking crushing us with these Trevenants, dude. Burn is like when you get burned at the wrong time, it's the most debilitating. Like, it's basically a KO for a physical attacker. It's so nuts. I mean, sleep is obviously the number one annoying guy, but dude, burn sucks. Like, why is it the only one that well, paralyze halves your speed, but like I feel like halving your attack is nuts. Like, they don't already have to deal with intimidate. These poor physical attackers. Okay, well, I got the audio to work on these. It's so crazy. That's good. I mean, I'll take it. I can't hear myself. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, if you hear some more audio in the background, it's because I'm trying to listen to myself and see if my... Yeah, if you hear some more audio... Okay, it's working. It's working. I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna chill, and I will figure it out later. I know it's working. If you have any audio... I mean, there's really nobody watching. Oh, maybe one watching. If you are in the chat, and you could let me know... or if the audio is annoying, let me know. Like, in terms of hearing me versus hearing the game audio. Okay. Okay. That is actually a joke. Like, how is that so little damage that I'm doing? I'm pretty sure he's gonna deal more damage to himself with that than I'm dealing to him. I'm gonna probably just lose this because I wasn't paying attention and didn't realize I was tickling him with the feather. Probably boost up one more. See if I can actually do something to him. Let's see how much this does. I'm curious. There we go. Got him. Trevenant with his third eye opened was no match. Should have terrified. That was crazy. Last stream. You want to see me struggle against a literal tree. Like, literally, I have maxed out Pokemon. I'm just cannot even touch this burning tree. It's insane. It was so challenging. Okay. So now we want to go to... Ooh, that one we might want. That's a Mega right there. So, okay, it's this one. That's the regular one. And then the dragon one is the event. It's probably Roaring Moon. Okay. Is it just the one on the ground right here? Yeah, there we go. Like when it's close, that's great. You always just gotta peek if it's a shiny. But there's one thing I've learned from this game. Okay, I think we want to do Bisharp, or not Bisharp. I was looking at Bisharp. Gonna go Zoro again. I feel like they do this where they do Terra raids, or it could just be like me, but like oftentimes I end up just using one guy for like most of the Terras that I do in a day. Like Zoro's just gonna end up handling this. You know the drill. We're gonna Swords Dance up again. Oh, wow. Excuse me. Got absolutely bonked. I mean, let's see. Am I about to get just smashed? Bro. Chill. Crit? Man, I think I just get bonked by Hammer Arm. It's crazy. I can die once. It's not the end of the world. And then the irony is that I become less weak to it when I Terra Dark. But that's good. It'll be fine. Great job, Vikavolt, by the way. Or that Billibolt. Paralyze the already slow Pokemon that's using Hammer Arm. Incredible. Might as well use Trigger and just make him faster than everything in the world. Okay. We actually do want a Terra, and then we want a Swords Dance up, I think. Because we're going to get the damage reduction from tearing, which kind of gives us time to set up, because it's going to do half damage, even though it's still super effective. Yeah. Okay, let's see how much this does. Okay, we can Swords Dance up again. Because we want to be perfect. Sucks that we lost this SD before, but we needed to do that. And I'm just happy that we are Terra Dark because we can actually survive a hit or two now. Okay, looks like we got a Kowtow. Mid. Very mid. Okay, there we go. We love that. I'm gonna be greedy. Greed Lord. Of course it was a crit. Alright, I should heal more than he's able to deal damage with this one. Okay, that's a good chunk. Let's see the healing. Come on. Why was that 2 damage? Or 2 health back, bro? What the heck? The issue is that Kowtow's base power is just so low. It's crazy that 80 base power used to be like premier. Shadow Ball, Energy Ball. I'm trying to think of the other good 80 ones. I mean, like 70 used to be okay because those are kind of like the tech options if you couldn't get an 80 base power, and then obviously the 90s like Thunderbolt and Fire or Flamethrower, excuse me, not Fire Blast, and Ice Beam, like those were like the goats because they were 90, but then you had like the subcategory of the 80 base power moves that were really strong. But now it's just like 80 is just nothing. Gliscor freaking has Crab Hammer as 100 BP, like dude, they're just punching people in the face now. Okay, I can't die. But like, whatever. Let's just stay aggressive. Okay, that could have cost me. Okay, finally healed. Like a decent amount. Thank God for Sitso. I mean... that should do it. Okay, there we go. Cool. Was that 3 for 3 already? I already take out all the raids. It's pretty good. Salt Bay. And look at that. The salty herb. Some pearls. Psychic tear shards. Okay. So let's do... I mean, I do need to make some money, and I haven't done it on stream yet, so... Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. So what is this called again? Academy Ace Tournament. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get our team together. We're gonna show you the gold squad. I already got one of them in there. Put Bishop there. I'll keep Charizard. Here's my other Guldengo. And then where did I put, here's Zoroark. Okay, so we got who we really need. These are the core 3. And then where is my dog? Okay, and then who? Oh yeah, I mean I can do Neko-kun. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can like do a mini video and then clip this later. Okay, so today, let me refresh. All right, guys, so today we are gonna be looking at how we can make the most money possible the fastest in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. This is a method that's worked really good for me. I've been able to train a lot of guys up by a lot of the proteins, the different vitamins that the Pokemons need to cap out their EVs with this method. And to me, it's really enabled Scarlet and Violet to be like the ultimate like Pokemon training game, because not only can you get shinies, but you can level them up quite quickly. Then really you just have to do terror raids to maximize your bottle caps to do IV training. So what you're going to want to do, I do go to the Pokemon Ace tournament that you guys should be pretty familiar with if you've played this game, but it is going to be at the Naranja Academy in Mesagoza. And the team that we're going to be using today is a couple of very specific Pokemon, and then just a couple that well, technically it's the maximum build requires just 2 Pokemon. And then I have some extra stuff that I like to throw in for some flair and to make sure that I'm capitalizing the most on being my capitalist self. So let's look at the squad here. So the first Mon, this one's probably the most controversial just because you may or may not have participated in the event where they distributed this Hisuian Zoroark. Pokemon's pretty crazy. It's got the super hairdo, the anime hairdo. But the reason why this guy is so important is because he has this move, Happy Hour. And so we can see here, Happy Hour says, using Happy Hour doubles the amount of prize money received after battle. So obviously this does exactly what you think it does. When you use the move against an opponent, it's gonna double the money output that is generated from that game. And the other Pokemon that we're gonna use has a really amazing synergy with that, which is Guldango. And Guldango has his, has his signature move, Make It Rain. And Make It Rain, if you can see here, is a really just powerful attack. If you've ever played like Pokemon on ladder, you'll know how cursed this move is. But what you can see at the end of the text here, it says money is earned after the battle. So whenever you use Make It Rain, Guldango is going to give you an extra $1,000 every time you use Make It Rain. But Happy Hour does not just apply to the money that the opposing character gives you at the end of the battle. It also actually applies to the money that's generated from moves in battle, which includes Make It Rain. And so that's why I do have 2 of these Guldangos, just to make sure that every single game I go into, I can spam Make It Rain as much as possible. And I have them both PP maxed, no jokes, so that I can utilize both of them 8 times. And then I even have my backup plan. Now, this is the other Pokemon that if you wanted to, utilize him, this was another way that you can do this without Guldango. So if you only have one Guldango, maybe you substitute a Persian in this other spot to make sure that you're making as much cash as possible. So this Persian, I did kind of build in a little bit of a cursed way. So I have his, I maybe should have put his attack down. I actually think I maybe did, and that's just his regular, no, I do have a special attack down nature. I actually should probably switch his nature to attack down, because this Persian is meant to be as, oh, I think I did do special attack down on purpose to make sure that he was doing some damage, because the point of this Persian is to be just a payday spammer, because in the same way that Gul'Dango generates money when he makes a move, payday, Persian's move, will also generate money and is also doubled by the effects of happy hour. So you can see where we're going here, right? Hop into a game, you bring out Hisuian Zoroark, we use happy hour once, and then everything that we do after that is make it rain and payday, and we just go through the whole ace tournament, and at the end you end up having like $600,000 to $800,000 depending on how successful your make it rains are. It is pretty mind-numbing process, but I mean, it does literally pay off for you, so definitely worth doing. The rest of the team here, I just have this Charizard that I've been training, just a good way to get levels. And then this is the member of the team that I just love to bring the most, because you gotta love seeing a floppy goldfish the second you throw out your first Pokemon, because Hisuian Zoroark's gonna copy the last member of your party. So we're gonna hop into this tournament and we're gonna see how this goes. Ooh, it's raining. Nurse Miriam. I honestly do really like a lot of the character designs, especially of the teachers in this game. They're pretty cool. I don't know any of their names, but I think I love the Spanish theme of this game. Like, I love Spain, so that was really cool. So you see here, I got my goldfish out, flopping around. Obviously, that's Hisuian Zoroark. So we're gonna start off, use happy hour. Sets up reflect. So reflect. So the funny part about this is that it's actually, oh, and I forgot to mention before any of this, the amulet coin. Obviously, that's the tried and true money making method. So with this, you not only have the doubling of happy hour, the doubling of amulet coin, but then you're spamming your moves nonstop. That's what really generates the money. So you have a lot of those stacking effects. So you're basically doing 4 times the gold output every time that you're doing this. And what I was gonna say is the kind of ironic part is that you kind of don't want your Gul'Dangos to be doing a lot of damage. Like, if they set up light screen, that's great, because then your make it rains have a higher chance of being spammable. Now, the move does drop your special attack 1 stage every time, which does help out with that, but like, this Glalie is about to get nuked by this even with -1 special attack. And you really do, like, it obviously, like, if you're trying to like min-max every game for the amount of money that you're getting, you want to use 16 make it rains and then as many paydays as you possibly can. Now, you can start with Persian and just freaking payday spam. I built mine bulky so that he'll just take as many hits as possible, but I've honestly found that there is diminishing returns on how slow you go. I tend to actually, like, when I'm farming on my own, I end up not really using Persian that often, because I kind of just want to power through the thing with Gul'Dango and just spam make it rain as much as possible, because you want to still get through the battles. Like, at the end of the day, using Gul'Dango and getting like anywhere from like 10 make it rains off and actually churning through your opponents, because you get the most money from the quadrupling of the prize money from the actual victory on the battle. So if you can get like 2 tournaments in the time that you spend just spamming payday, like, you're gonna end up making more by completing the ace tournament more than 1 time. So just something to keep in mind. Like, I've sometimes had, like, if I'm trying to go really fast, like, I put choice specs on Guldango to make sure that even when he's, you know, down big on his special attack, I can still make it rain and deal, you know, at least moderate damage. Because you see, like, we've really dropped off the amount of damage that we can do, and this Guldango's already almost dead here. Now, luckily, we only have 2 more, so I'll probably end up not getting off 1. But this is where it's nice to have 2 Guldangos for sure. Like, if I only had 1 in this situation, I would probably want to heal him up or switch him out until I can bring him into another matchup. But, I mean, one Make It Rain missing is not a huge deal. So that's where I just bring in the other one. Now, I do have the Metal Coat on this one, so probably not the most ideal item in this situation, but again, this one really, like, I do think that it's the most important to just kind of turn through your opponents. And what is kind of nice about doing this, like, if your opponent's Pokemon is already low, it is kind of nice to have your first big Make It Rain at full special attack go into a low health Pokemon, so that you're starting to lower your attack and get your damage output down, so that you're guaranteeing future Make It Rains a little bit better. So Mega Meganium, pretty excited for that one. I'm really hoping it actually has, like, a viable ability, because I don't think just the 100 in the stats is going to really make a huge difference for a Pokemon that's been so bad for so long. And they just need to change its move pool. Like, it just has an awful, awful move pool. Terra Poison Toxapex inbound. Everyone's favorite Pokemon. And we just keep making it rain. I'll make it rain on him. Okay. See, that's annoying. That's because you don't get the extra money when they use Baleful Bunker. So now I'm actually going to have to place a Pokemon and do every other attack as Make It Rain. But this next one, obviously, we can do. Because if you didn't know, Baleful... Oh, well, he's going to die before I get the next 2 off, so... Oh, we love that. We actually love that. So this... We'll just copycat. Hopefully this doesn't kill. Great. So we'll be able to get it off. And then I'm going to send Neko in to just pepper some paydays. Oh. I'm so dumb. Okay. Okay, so, like, this is what I was kind of talking about, like, how you use your time. Because, you see, like, Neko will stay around. Like, he'll be here. Okay. And so obviously Toxapex can just recover, like, basically infinitely. against Neko. Is that so? He didn't Baleful. That's so crazy. Like, what is he waiting for? I love that animation. The little Meowth coin. I wouldn't be surprised by Baleful. Good. That is why Paralysis is the best, for sure. Shout out to XBell on YouTube. Did a great video about ranking the different types of status in Pokemon. It was a cool one. Definitely check him out if you like educational Pokemon videos. Him and Pinkacross, I think, are the most educational YouTubers. Me and Jimothy Cool are just vibe channels. No, Jimothy obviously does the super long form history of videos, which are pretty cool. Okay, so here's just, I'm just doing this to show you guys as an example, like how high the money can get, and I'll chill in a second. So does Payday make contact? We'll see. No. That's pretty good, pretty cool. But yeah, Neko is built full EVs and defense and special defense, with special defense nature and leftovers with Thunder Wave to Parastall. So it just like built to just spam and get out if it needs to, because as you turn. And what's kind of nice is like with Thunder Wave, and it also knows False Swipe, like it also can kind of just be like your catching mon, like set up Pokeballs, like do False Swipe and Thunder Wave. So I feel like this was a good, this is the shiny, by the way, which is crazy. But I definitely will spend some time, make sure I got this one all set up, because I just feel like this will be a cool one for any future games. And obviously he's kind of Giovanni's signature Pokemon outside of Mewtwo, and Giovanni's got to be my favorite Pokemon villain. For anyone who's gonna be watching this, leave a comment. Who's your favorite either Pokemon character or Pokemon villain? Let me know. Okay. By the way, this is just the first battle. So I told you this can be pretty mind-numbing. But it pays! This is the 9 to 5 of the Scarlet and Violet universe here. I mean, if it could knock me out, like, that would be cool. I don't even care. But that's why Neko's tough. There we go. Okay. So we'll bring back Gould. Good as Gould. And I should be able to take this out with the Shadow Ball. Yep. Makes sense. Okay. All right, so we'll go nice and slow here, and we'll see how much money we get just from that. Ugh, come on. You don't have to go all out like that. I literally stalled you for like 15 turns. 71K. And then I picked up 46. So 46 was from my attacks. So, I mean, I got 100,000 just from over 100,000 just from the one game. Now, again, like it's pretty painful to just sit there and press payday and over again. But that's why you do it. I mean, you almost double. I mean, not almost double, but like more than 50% extra prize money per game by just doing that. So that's why I do think that you still want to crank through it. You don't want to sit there and do payday forever. But I mean, at least until they kill your Pokemon, like I think it's a good idea to do it. It really maximizes your gold output for sure. Am I just totally trapped here with Gothita? You revealed it's not actually a fish. How is it Gothitelle and doesn't have Shadow Tag? What's its other ability? It's probably like Trace or Frisk. They love that. How did I know? Literally Frisk. It can be competitive, but it actually has to be competitive, huh? Because it didn't reveal my item, but why does every like I don't even understand the name. Like I get he's frisking him down, but why does psychic types have that? Like it just doesn't make sense to me. Like I could see it being like third eye, and it knows the item because its third eye is awoken. Like I totally would get that, but our psychics, like you go to a palm reader and they're like frisking you down, they like pat you down before you walk in. Pokey logic. Nami would be proud. Getting that gold. One Piece is heating up. I mean, it's been heated up. It's been at a boiling. But 5 Elders, pretty cool. I'm not gonna spoil anything specifically, but definitely cool. Definitely excited for the next couple of arcs. Using my own cat against me. Raichu. What if it just Mega Evolved? They just said, surprise! It's out. Okay, by the way, having to pay for a DLC before the game comes out is truly wild. Like, I'm a pretty big Nintendo guy, and I support developers. Like, I get that even the cost of, like, games cost so much now. Like, they cost so much. But I do understand, like, the economics of the games, and like it costs so much to make these games, and these people are so skilled. Like, I'm okay paying money to play the games that I want to play. Like, I totally get it. But it's not a DLC if the game's not out yet. Like, that's just making us pay more money. Like, wait a little bit to capitalize on the hype when the game's interest dips. Like, I don't understand that at all. And like, I think they just know everyone like needs Mega Pikachu, so they just know they can get some money for it. But again, it's like, why not wait 3 months when the player base like really needs something fresh, and then give it to us then? Like, don't create a PR storm by just releasing it at launch. Like, I don't understand it. Don't understand. So that was an example of where Guldango just runs the show 20, right? But like half the time. Penny's a weird character. Like, I like her. I like the fact that they were kind of like a twist on the villain, but I don't know. I could have used a little more real evil in this game. But I guess I'm confident ZA will give us some genuinely messed up things, which we love. Okay. Not me figuring out how to do my mic monitoring. What are we? An hour and 10 minutes in. Love it. I'm a genius. I think that's a pretty good level. Let me see if I correct this up a little more, if it's acceptable. How's that? No. No, I do think that's probably the best. Or do I just get closer to the mic? Like, no, I think that's fine. Okay. I think I'm just gonna be using these headphones moving forward. I don't know why the AirPods weren't working, but these work, so if it ain't broke. Okay, Flareon got me. That's why we have another one. Way to just wash off my Gholdengo. Thank you. They were quite dirty anyway. Was it offensive to name this Gholdengo Nami? Is that offensive to Nami? I feel like it's kind of funny. And I needed it from my One Piece Pokemon team, so. Did Jolteon get one shot by this? Not even close. Okay. But he has no coverage. Nice. Crit. Oh, I got paralyzed, huh? The paralysis is annoying. I mean, I'm definitely slower, right? Oh, well, nice. We got one more off. That's good. When you just play Showdown and you're so used to paralysis, meaning you're just perma slower than everybody, like you really forget how many stats the levels account for. It's just like, why do they make shinies that are so similar? I don't understand. Like, you can barely tell that that's the shiny. Just has that slight tint to him. By the way, this is a good thing to do, like, if you have your Switch and you're just hanging out. Like, I do this when I have to go get my car fixed, or when I'm portable, I just sit here and I just spam this, because such minimum brain power. I mean, I even have the payment moves as the top one, so I just literally look at like which Pokemon I need, and I just sit here and spam the attacks I need. Really good way to kill some time. Look at that, we got a kill with Payday. Get paid. Sylveon. Okay. I'm just gonna sit in here. That's surprising that did that little damage. Like Terra Fairy. I guess I'm just special defensed out. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's just rip it. Let's just see him in action. Just for fun. The irony, this is my Charizard X, so if he did want a Mega, I would have been in trouble there. Oh. How did he go faster than me? Does Baby Doll Eyes have priority? The heck? There we go. Take it out in style. The black Charizard. $81 and $34. See, like that's some real shmoney. Okay. Last one. My girl Nemona. Really like Nemona as a rival. Definitely the best. Probably the best rival in like 3 gens. Does N count as your rival? I do like N. I hope he's in the new game. Okay, bring these boys back in. Yeah, and again, if you really are trying to like maximize, you can train your Ghoul-Dangos to be like minus special attack. Because technically the less damage you do, the better. I was gonna say that did a lot of damage, but it's because it crit. Yes. Okay. Komo-o. He's gonna hit me with a big fighting attack, huh? Oh, actually, just kidding. I'm a ghost. Maybe he has EQ. Yeah. He survived because he didn't want you to feel sad. That's the funniest mechanic in Pokemon, I think. Imagine the World Championship. All of Wolfie's Pokemon just survive with 1 health. That's the World Champ difference. Dusknoir. The most disappointing evolution maybe ever. Like, I love Dusclops, and this Pokemon is so bad. Like, I don't know why it's so bad. It should be so cool too. It's like pretty sick concept, just like a big, strong physical ghost like that. But it's just so awful. Did I really die that fast? Wow. And this is why you can't just mindlessly spam against Nemona, I guess. She's got some real tricks up her sleeve. Let's just Dragon Claw. Pawmot. Yeah. So funny. Seeing Magikarp just... This is gonna kill him, huh? Okay, I'm in a little bit of trouble here. Let's see if I can get out of this without using a revive. I just pretty much have Charizard. And Neko. I mean, I'll just revive a Gholdengo if I have to. When Payday's your best attacking option. And it's like Flare Blitz Charizard too. It's like wants to kill itself. Okay, U-turn to deal some damage. Then we're gonna bring in Magikarp. Oh, he has Stealth Rocks up too. That's like so funny. It might cry. So he's not Protean? What is he? Skeledirge. She's pretty brutal for this. In terms of the Gholdengo spam. I don't want to use another revive. Oh, he's gonna Terrifier anyway. She is going to Terrifier. Oh, nice. Okay. That's good. Just don't let his Torch Song get going and cause problems. Yeah. And that was a legitimate survive, right? That's not just a I'm a sad boy. There we go. Got her. Not as much money, but we'll take it. Just get out of there with the dub. $83 and $14. Yep. But I had to have averaged over 100K per battle there. Definitely. A rare candy. I mean, that's always nice to get the small prizes. So now I pretty much had no money before. So I have 400K now. So that's not quite enough to max a Pokemon. But obviously we did some terror raids. So now I'm just gonna come down here. And we're gonna do the bulk sell. And sell that. So, I mean, we need like 50, I think it's like 502,000 because it's 26 each. This is where I would love to have a chat because I would let you guys pick out who I max here. But I don't know, who am I the most excited about? Shiny Hydreigon would be cool. The Milotic's one I've been thinking about doing for sure. I mean, that's probably not a bad one to do either. Low Kicks is cool. Chandelure. I did him. Tough one. Do I want to do Scraggy? I do love me some Scrafty, so I'm considering that. Trapinch is cool. I mean, realistically, I should do one of the megas. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Skarmory. I just don't know how to build this. Like, I'm gonna do Scrafty. Right. That's a pretty safe one. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do bulky. I mean, I'd probably just do HP and offense, but he's not going to do raids for me. I'm going to do this. All right, so we're going to name him. This is Godzilla 2000. Oh, no. This is Godzilla -1. He's got the blue. It's kind of like -degrees, you know. So, gonna go buy some protein, and I'm gonna buy I usually start with 24. 240. And then okay. So then let's see. Okay, so the reason also too I like doing this first, like I want to make sure that I can like use them at least. Okay, so muscle feathers. This is why I don't just go all in, because I usually have some feathers that I supplement them with. And then probably just a little bit of, well, he gets special defense up in the ice, right? So we'll do defense. And he should be max now. Okay, so then, so now that means he's like usable. So we'll give him 50 of the large ones, and I'll give him more. No. 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 Yeah, I'll teach him crash. I do really like this one. The Arctibax. Arctibax, yeah, pretty sick. Let's give him 25 more of these. And there we go. Yes. Love some Glaive Rush. And let's give him 16 more of these. And we'll do 5. Okay. Okay. Cool. And there we go. Got this boy maxed out. So then actually we gotta do adamant. And then for him, I mean, I'm gonna probably end up using him for raids. Like, that's a pretty good ice guy to have in the back, like especially if I have to go against somebody fire. That's so good. So gonna probably bottle cap him up. Okay. And that's our shiny that we trained for today. So that's all from the gold method, using the Gholdengo spam, Neko-kun, aka Persian, with the Hisuian Zoroark and the amulet coin. Was able to get, I mean, I did have to sell some stuff, but basically you can earn, I mean, if you really stall it out, you can earn enough to buy enough vitamins to totally max out a Pokemon every single time you do that. So, I mean, definitely every 3 you're getting 2 Pokemon. Or if you do like 2 and then go do some raids, like usually that's enough to get you there. So yeah, cool little tutorial on how to level up your guys. So I'll hopefully edit that down, and I might actually even post that up as a video. So pretty sweet. All right, so we have about 20 more minutes. Let's see. Oh, let's check his ability too. Yeah, okay. We want it to be thermal. And then if you guys didn't know, I mean, can you see the sparklies on HP and attack? That just shows that he's totally maxed EV-wise. So just showing you guys that. And then let's go... Let's just go run around. Let's see if we can catch a Meditite. Okay, so this is what I was working on last time. This is what I added to our repertoire. Boy. We're going this way. Oh my god, I hate when it's on these cliffs because you just never know if they're going to be up or down. Okay, so we're just going to be doing some shiny farming for the next, like, 20 minutes or so here. Let's see what the Mega Medicham looks like. It's a fun Mega, so this one might be worth a sandwich. That's pretty sick, the blue. I'm being honest. And this one seems like a good one. Like, it'll be pretty easy to see here. Okay. We're gonna do it. We're gonna commit. So let's go ahead. Okay. So we got 4 salty, and then usually you just want to use your sweet or sour. Okay. Luckily, this is an easy one, an easy little sandwich, and I say that, and then I'm gonna instantly mess this up, but shouldn't be too crazy. I hate it so much when I drop it early. Like, that is pure rage right there. Okay, cool. Sandwich complete. I always feel like it looks weird with the onions sticking out the side. It's like little teeth or like bones or rib cage or something like that. All right, let's see if we like this one. This is one of the most disgusting sandwiches you could possibly make. And they love it. And they love it, these disgusting fools. Okay. I do think I'm like the only person in the world that doesn't like pickles. But I have really narrowed it down to, I just really hate the like fast food pickles. Like, I've had like full pickles, like boutique pickles with nice pickling methods, ethical pickling methods that are good. If I could just pick up, oh my god, that was fast. Wow. Sheesh. This game. He's gonna be blue and yellow. Okay. So that was just so insanely fast that I am gonna just look for another one because, and don't hate me, but I love to color match everything. So if he's gonna end up being blue and yellow, it would be preferable that it's a boy because of the blue symbol. I like the Meditite as a girl because of the red. That's dope. But unfortunately, it is gonna switch colors. And if I can successfully get another one, I can trade the girl and probably get another shiny out of it. So methinks that will be worth it. Just seeing a wild Godzilla out and about is pretty crazy. I do think Baxcalibur should be a little bigger. The Pokemon sizes are something that I just will never understand. Okay. Okay. I mean, it is great. This one is so easy to see. Like it, I mean, this lighting doesn't make it super easy, but I'm sure it'll still be noticeable. Okay. Thank God it's night, so it's not just all of them are like red purple, and it makes it a little easier to see. Yeah, I've really realized that Scarlet and Violet might actually just be one of those games that has such high replayability because of your ability to farm not just shinies, but like the gold method that I just showed. Like, at least personally, I've never had access to a Pokemon game that I've completed so fully, and therefore makes it so easy for me to shiny hunt and do all these things. And with champions coming up, I mean, it's going to be important to be able to get the mons that you want. So, I mean, I feel like it's one of the things that's going to really keep Scarlet and Violet relevant. Obviously, we'll see what's up with ZA, but I mean, it's one of those Legends games, so it's going to have a totally different battle mechanics, which I'm definitely interested to see, like, no abilities, how that works out. What do megas look like with no abilities? Like, that's really weird. And does that mean that some megas will get new abilities, like Mega Steelix? Like, I love Steelix. It's so depressing that they gave it a mega and it's awful. Like, it's truly awful. Please give that thing a usable ability, like Sand Force. Oh my gosh, what are we doing? Like, maybe Sandvale, like, maybe. But even that's banned in singles. It's just so sad. And also, I'm putting in my petition right now. Any Pokemon, especially like these legendaries that they just gave pressure to as a default ability, like, every single one of those Pokemon needs to get reworked with the new ability. Like, Mewtwo having pressure is just so depressing. And it's such an easy thing that you can do to, like, catch them up to the current power creep, is just give them new abilities. Like, I can't believe they didn't do that with the Mega Forms of Mewtwo. I also think it's pretty interesting they leaked out Raichu as X and Y forms. Like, that obviously means that we're gonna get some Mega Evolution Z. I mean, I think Zygarde is the kind of like clear example of that. But I could also see like Charizard getting one. I think Mewtwo deserves one. Like, I just think its megas are so garbage. I just don't know, other than changing his ability, like, do you just give it like 200 stats, like, and just make it the most disgusting? Honestly, they should just release Mewtwo with the battle armor. And it should have like 200 extra stats, but have like a negative ability, like something that hurts it. I just don't understand why, like, they thought doing physical Mewtwo was cool. Like, what did anybody ask for that? He's like the psychic attacker. I don't know. Not a huge fan of Mewtwo X. Yeah, I like the look of it, but I think it's kind of a pointless mega. Who's the mega? If you leave a comment on what mega you really want to see either tweaked or one that was disappointing to you. Definitely think they even should go revisit some of them to make them less depressing. I mean, another one that we all know needs a facelift is Garchomp. Because that's another one. Sandforce, just not doing it. Just not doing it. Like, Sandstream would be crazy. Because then that actually kind of makes sense, right? Like, he goes down in speed because he's meant to be used in the sand, and now he gets to take advantage of his power, and that means that you're choosing your mega slot for your sand team to have Garchomp on it, and like, that makes a lot of sense. But to just have his stats drop so badly in the speed department and give him the power boost, but then make his ability also give him power boost, like, it's just too redundant on the power increase where Garchomp's already really strong, and it just cripples him so much speed wise. Like, I just think they need to switch it from Sandforce to Sandstream, and he still probably wouldn't even be used that much. How much more time do we have? Jesus. Okay. So many meditators. I'm at a Ram Dass retreat. The little noise they make sounds like little Koopas. Reminds me of Mario a lot. Not what I wanted to do. I do really think that once you get your kind of first shiny of the day, that they really intentionally drop the rate down. I mean, obviously it's the odds, but I do feel like it's just so crazy how fast I found the first one. Not me running right into him head first. Just no attempt at all to dodge. If you end up watching this in VOD form, definitely stop by the stream, because this is definitely after like 12 minutes of shiny hunting on my own. This is where I need the chat to be flaming me or something. I need some engagement here. Remember, 8 to 10. Tuesdays and Saturdays. That's when we're streaming. I really am going to try to be as consistent as possible with that. Like, that is my commitment. Shout out to my #1 supporter, my girlfriend, just sitting on the couch because I had to steal the room. Love you. Thank you for your support and your sacrifice. The sacrifice is to be a streamer. Okay. I got a good feeling we're gonna find one in 13 minutes. It's gonna happen. Did I save already? I probably did. I'm such a save spammer. The joys of shiny hunting. I just like doing it back in the day. Like, how did people do that? Like, doing the animations over and over again, running into a bush, not finding even the Pokemon that you want sometimes. This is already like, I can understand how someone would be like, what are you doing? But back then, it was just absolutely insane. I think doing the eggs would have been the only way I could have done shiny back then, because I'm at least getting the Pokemon that I want, you know? It was so hard to manipulate catches in the older gens, like for what Pokemon you would run into. Because you obviously had things like Intimidate and what was it, the Cleanse tag, or was it? Yeah, I think it was like the something that I know keeps the Pokemon away, so that reduces your odds of running into things that are like a lower level, and therefore kind of helps you with driving. You know, especially if you're trying to catch a specific stronger type shinies, like that's a way of really isolating which Pokemon you run into, but still, dude, it's just absolutely crazy. Okay. All right, because we're running close to time, I'm gonna switch up the method here, and we're gonna start sending Guldango after some fools. So let's find a nice little pile. All these little meditators, and not one of them is red. Come on, guys. I mean, I'm being so greedy, but you gotta do what you gotta do. No, you have not reached your limit. Come on, dude. I hate when this happens. Okay, guys, I gotta be back in like 2 seconds. Give me one sec. Okay, we back. All right, how many more minutes here? 5 more minutes, and then we'll be done. I do really like I was saying before, like I do think Scarlet and Violet is probably the most replayable game that they've released in a while. Not just because the shinies, but like the outbreaks and the raids. Like I do think that they put in a lot of good work into making sure this game has a lot of content that you can get into, which, you know, I appreciate. I keep thinking that some of these are green, and I'm like, oh, no, it's red, dude. You're looking for a red one. There it is. Number 2. All right. Please be a boy. Yes. Excellent. And that's how it's done. All right, we love that. Okay, let's go. I can't trade. Yeah, I can't trade on the Switch, which is really weird. I don't know why they don't let you do the trade stuff, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this partner in my, put the girl one in the box, and I'll report back to you guys what I get for it. I'll probably end, I've been like, tell me if you guys have any advice on what I should be doing differently, if you have any, but I've basically just been asking for Zygarde and then trading that. That's a cool one. I'm actually really hyped on that. Where's the other one? Oh, here it is. Okay. Yep. Perfect. Okay. Well, perfect. I definitely got to set a scene for this, so I don't have to keep doing this instead, but all right, guys, that's going to be it for today's stream. I think it was a pretty successful one. We cleared out all the Terras this time. Didn't really have a lot of battles with the freaking Trevenant that we fought today. Got to show off how we farm gold through the Ace tournament, and we were able to capture two shiny Metatites to get a shiny Mega. So pretty awesome. Pretty excited with what we were able to get done today. Would definitely love to have a little bit more viewership and chat engagement in the next stream, just so that it can kind of feel a little bit more lively and involved. But for anybody who does end up watching this, really appreciate your support. Just one more time, just remember to subscribe and like the stream to help support me, but then also to make sure that you're getting recommendations. And if you could also, I think would be really helpful to hit the bell as well so that you get a notification whenever I do go live, especially just for my kind of close viewers who I know. During these early processes want to catch some of these early streams. That would be amazing. As well as just one more heads up that, again, I'm going to probably be doing one more stream on Tuesday. Then I'll be going Thursday, Friday, Saturday for Legends ZA. So super stoked to have stream number 2 in the books. Appreciate all your support, and I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. Peace.